welcome back to our channel.
Woo-hoo.
In today's video, we're going to be doing a mukbang, as you guys can see.
So it's 10 in the morning and we are not having McDonald's breakfasts, but I wanted Saneshni to taste this burger that Trevino and I have custom made. We've been having the same burger for a very long time.
Oh.
So it's a normal cheeseburger, but you ask them to add grilled onions inside the burger and their spicy hot sauce in the burger. It's really good.
That's
and
interesting.
then I saw this thing on the menu also. It's potato bites, I think. And I think you like the jalapeno chips, so I bought that too.
I do like the jalapeno chips.
So that is what we have, and our orange juice in our mugs.
These are nice.
Yeah, they are. And hot sauce. At 10 in the morning. I don't want to use the McDonald's touched serviettes.
Oh, you're so OCD.
That's why I moved everything out of the packets into plain.
Oh.
So,
Interesting.
take a bite. I want to know what you think. Where is the sauce? Oh, it's there.
All my onions are coming out at once. This is nice and it's spicy. Oh. I do apologize
It's fine.
if I make a mess.
So today is your last time that you'll be in this house. And I think this is our last video of the year.
Is it though?
I think so. Face ID, can you work with me? Yeah.
Oh, it is our last video of the year.
Is it?
Because the other one goes up
Tomorrow? Yeah, the last video of the year.
Oh.
Wow. So, how is Vlogmas going for you? Obviously, when we're filming now, it's still the beginning of Vlogmas.
Yeah, it's like the first week.
But when you guys watch this, it'll be like towards the end. But how has it been so far?
I thought it was going to be a lot more intense. I thought it was going to be like, like stressful. But I'm actually filming a lot of content. Now it's just a matter of like balancing out the editing and the filming. Because filming is easy. It's the editing part and the scheduling that you have to like sit down and think about, and that takes the most time. But it's not that bad. And for you?
So, because we're moving, I don't want to shoot too much in this house. And I'm also going back to my brown hair. So even this has to change. But I pre-filmed 3 videos. And then today I'm doing a day in the life. And I lost a chip. I can see a chip lying on the floor there. But other than that, I don't know. I don't think it like actually fully hit me as yet that I have to be filming and uploading and stuff every day. But I wanted to tell you something about the editing. So the video that they'll see tomorrow, the Nikita video. When I first got home after we filmed, I started editing her part because it was the hardest part, because I had to put her video with our video and match everything. So I edited that part, and then for some reason, something happened and I pressed backspace or something and everything went out of order. So I had to do it again. But because the files were so large, like I think we spoke for over 2 hours, or maybe like close to 2 hours on that video. And the files were so large, my computer kept crashing and I had to keep editing, and I couldn't edit any of my other videos because that one was taking up space. But it was so funny because I think I edited it like 3 times, and then when it came time to watching it back, I was like, I can't do this. So if there's a mistake in it, I don't know. But I watched back her part. I watched her part back, but then our parts, I was like, I can't. It was just too much editing.
I actually didn't watch it yet. I wanted to be surprised with all of you guys. But I probably actually should watch it tonight. I don't think there'll be that many.
I don't think so, because the middle part was her interview that I edited and watched back. Then the beginning, I watched back like again. So I watched it from the beginning until her part. And then the last part, I didn't watch it back because I edited that like fresh in my mind. So if there's anything after the Nikita interview...
Editing is a lot, you guys. It is a struggle sometimes. Like, I don't think you guys realize, like, I think, like, the content sometimes is so easy to film, depending also on, like, what content it is or, like, what your vision is for the content. But the editing
The editing is a problem.
and your software. Oh my god.
I use the free software that comes with my computer, but I feel like I need to up my game. Also, I want to buy a camera today, but I don't think I'm going to do it.
Why?
I spoke about this like on my Instagram, and it's very weird. I feel like I don't know how to spend money on myself. Whose phone is that? Yeah, I don't know how to spend money on myself. Like, I feel awkward. Like, I want to buy like a new table runner or a new plant or something. It's weird, but I need to get a new camera because my camera is very like, and it's not even focusing now anymore after I changed the setting. But I think I'm going to go to Macro and buy more canisters to store my dal and lentils.
Oh my god. And the thing is, you're also moving into a new space. So
And
there's
I need
always
more
going to be
furniture
like
there.
unforeseen circumstance or like unforeseen costs. Plus things you want to change.
My granny is going to be with us this Christmas. So it's like the first Christmas that we're hosting where we have to be the adults. Usually we're going to everybody else's house where everyone else is the adult. So I need to get a bed because we only have one bed. So I need to get a bed and I need to buy like stuff for hosting Christmas, which is making me nervous. Are you going to your parents? Nice. When are you leaving?
The 18th or the 19th? I think 19th. December.
When you're watching this video.
That's also another reason why I wanted to get my pre-scheduling in order from the beginning, not just towards the end. Because I'm going to be going away for the last 6 days of Vlogmas. Like, I'm not even going to be on my phone or on social media. Well, I might be on social media. But, yeah, because I will be on holiday, it's just easier to pre-schedule everything. Then I don't have to worry about stable internet connections and this, that, and the other. So now that I'm in the swing of things, I feel like it might be easier to do.
So you're not vlogging at all those last 6 days? Okay.
We're actually going on a little holiday. So I feel like sometimes when you're on holiday and you vlog, you don't really enjoy
the holiday.
holiday. So
it's like you have to remember, I need to pick my camera up to at least have something interesting to show the people. Yeah, I feel you.
And you just want to enjoy the moments, you know. Also, I've been vlogging a lot this year, so I just feel like I need to take a break for a little bit. We all need a break away from the camera. And even with lockdown, like, I never really took a break. I was like full force, hit in the deep end. I mean, diving in the deep end, full on, full throttle, doing all the content.
And after Vlogmas, you're going to take a break until Jan. I'm also going to take a break until Jan after Vlogmas. I'm a little bit nervous about Christmas Day because I want to like shoot and edit and post on Christmas Day, but I don't know how I'm going to do that, especially because I'm going to have people in my house. Like, I need to be present and get stuff done. So I was thinking maybe I'll film like the prep of the night before, like everyone marinating their gammon or whatever people are doing, and then I'll post that on Christmas Day because I don't know if I'm going to have time to vlog. Like, excuse me, last year I did, I usually do like a summer vlog. So we're not going anywhere this year. But I'll start the vlog like from when we leave to go to Durban and then when we come back. And the only footage that I got of Christmas Day was Trevino filming the food, and that was it. That was my Christmas Day insert. So I don't think it's going to be wise for me to do that this year because there's going to be a lot of people in my...
But
not a lot of people.
If your cousins are there, they can always help you. It's nice to have somebody to help you.
My cousins, one of my cousins for my bridal shower, I asked her to take a photo of me before I went in to get my outfit. Instead of holding the camera like this, she did that. I'm like, it's these young people, like, come on, guys.
Why y'all want to be fancy?
Yeah,
just
just
hold the
be
bloody
normal.
camera properly.
What does your family usually do for Christmas?
We usually have like Christmas lunch. We open presents because the kids always want to open presents like super early. And yeah, we usually fed up by Christmas lunch though. Like, we probably don't even have supper because we are so fed up. But yeah, it's usually like a team effort with the food and the prep, and we usually have roast chicken. Sometimes we have gammon.
I like gammon. Do you eat turkey?
I love turkey.
I'm scared of it. Probably someone fed it to me when I was a child, but I just feel like it's so big. And it looks weird, like
So yum. Like
as
the
a human,
meat-
as a person, before it dies, it looks like a weird animal. Like,
It does.
so I don't know about
But
turkey.
it's really delicious. We haven't had one. We haven't had turkey for Christmas, but I have had turkey before and it's good.
I don't even like Cornish chicken.
I
So-
also don't like Cornish, but I eat it because everybody else in my house eats it.
I eat like the soft parts.
Yeah.
I like the potatoes and the gravy.
I mean, why do you want to fight with your chicken?
Yeah, it's just.
It's
But
tough,
to me, I
man.
feel like in my mind that's what turkey is like. Is it not hard?
No,
It's so
not.
big.
It's like chicken, but I feel like, you know, when you shred chicken, sometimes it's still clumpy. Turkey is like, it shreds easier.
I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try this year.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, we'd spend Christmas with my granny. But ever since Trevino and I started spending Christmases together, we do Christmas with his family. And how it goes is the night before, everyone's running around making their stuff, and I'm always on dessert duty.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. So I make desserts the night before, and then in the morning we all go to church, and then we come back and we eat, and then we sit on the couch, digest our food, chill, dance, and then we eat the leftovers again for supper and probably breakfast the next morning. What desserts do you make? Let's talk about dessert.
Usually for Christmas, it's trifle. For New Year, it's like peppermint tart.
Trevino's cousin makes trifle for Christmas, but she is moving to the Netherlands. So I don't know who's making trifle this year. And I make peppermint tart. I also make malva pudding and cake pops. In the beginning, I used to make cake pops from scratch, and then now I'm just like, no. So I buy like the red velvet cake from Woolies, mush everything together, and there's my cake pop done. I used to make it from scratch back in the day, and now. And then for New Year's, I make punch. Yeah. Are you gonna be here for New Year's or?
No. 1 second. For New Year's, Okay, so my mom's birthday is on the 29th of December.
And your sister's
My sister's
birthday?
is on the 2nd. Literally days apart. So I think my sister may want to be by my parents for my mom's birthday and her birthday. But also we don't know what the heat is going to be like. We may want to come back earlier.
Joburg has been as hot as Durban also.
It has.
But now it's like a moody, cloudy day. But yeah, we went to, last year we were in Durban, but there was 1 year that we were there and we were in Richards Bay, and it was so hot, like hot that you can't even breathe. It was bad. I can't deal with the heat. Like the cold, I'm fine because I can make myself warm. But when it's hot, I can't. I'm a different person.
The weather
Not
here
really
is
nice
just
person.
so hormonal. It's super cold one day, then it's super hot the next day.
Yeah.
And then there's like 3 different seasons in one day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow. I feel like we talk a lot usually.
We're eating today.
Maybe it's the food, yeah. I was just gonna say maybe it's the food.
Yeah.
Tell us about the monkey. So Neshni has a new pet.
Guys, there's a monkey in my area and I don't even know how this monkey got here. Somebody said they first spotted it on the Barbara Bridge. All of a sudden, it's in Edenvale. And now I'm just like, and I saw it the other day. And I was like, at first I was like, as long as I don't see it, it's fine. You know, as long as my neighbors are feeding it.
Can we insert the footage here?
We can. Oh my god. But it's crazy because this thing is like going around the area almost like in like a rectangular shape because that's where people are sighting it.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, this thing is
Conspiracy
comfortable.
theories.
Everybody is feeding it. It's comfortable. The SPCA is still trying to figure out how to catch it because it's not a small monkey. It's a huge monkey. So, yeah, it's on another level. But who would have known? Somebody brought their pet from Durban, yeah.
But I feel like you're not supposed to be feeding it.
So the SPCA told one of my neighbors to feed it so that it would keep coming there so that they could like actually come to the house where the monkey would have been. But because everybody else wants to see it, they're putting food out. And one of our
Why are
neighbors,
people like that?
one of our neighbors like puts fruit out for the birds. And the monkey came for the fruit. That's how they first spotted it.
Trevino also feeds the birds every morning. Bread. Not even like stale bread or like leftover rice. Like he'll make fresh rice or buy a loaf of bread just to feed the birds.
Wow.
All I want is a dog. So when he came home yesterday, I was like, did you buy me a dog? Did you buy me a dog? Because the new complex allows pets. And that's what
I was thinking to myself,
I
maybe
thought he
the
was,
surprise
I
is
thought he was got me a dog. And then he
Mm.
comes here and he's like, no, first he brought the pixie, that little set that came. Because it goes to his work. And he's like, here's the surprise. And I'm like, you wanted me to film for this thing that I get? Like, no. And then he's like, no. Then he starts unbuttoning his shirt. I'm like, what's going on? Why is the camera on for this? Yeah, I honestly thought I was getting a dog yesterday.
I was not, but it looks really nice, especially with the white ink.
Maybe I'll go, maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe I can handle the pain. Maybe I can. But for me, it's like the commitment of something being there that never was there before. Like my hair, I'm changing it back to, I can't anymore. It's just not me. I'm not someone who deals very well with change. Like, so I
Maybe
feel like
you're
it'll be odd.
overthinking it.
I probably am. I definitely am overthinking it, as usual.
I don't overthink. I decide on a design. I tell the tattoo artist what I want 2 weeks in advance, and then I go and I get it done. I'm like, I'm not overthinking. Maybe the placement, I'll be like, okay, maybe it look better here on my back. But then I also ask the tattoo.
How many do you have?
8.
4. 8. I only know of 4 of them.
There's
I know
teeny tiny baby
literally
one.
the ones on your arms are
This
the ones
one.
that I know of. Oh no! Wait!
This one.
Hold on. That's cool. Okay, I knew
this
about this
I
one.
got when I brought my car home from the dealership on that day. I
Nice.
always remember that. Then the Om sign, and then I have one on my back, one on my shoulder.
I have none, but
It's
I
addictive.
want 3. There's 3. This morning Trevino was like, so I'm planning my next one. I'm like, you still have the plastic on it. Where are you planning your next one? So I want to get one here of my grandparents' wedding anniversary. Someone told me to get it in Roman numerals, but I can't read Roman numerals. I'm going to be like MXM. No, just let me put the actual date. And then there's one that Trevino and I want to get. It's just like lyrics from a song, but if he has it and he's on his own and I have it and I'm on my own, it still makes sense, and it makes sense when we're together. And then I always said that I wanted to put the date we started dating on my ring finger. And then I was very confused when he came home. I was like, you said you're not going to put my name on you until I die, so am I dying? But yeah, I think tattoos on your fingers fade faster. So maybe I'll get it like here. Look at
You're
me
always
planning all
washing-
my tattoos, being
You're always
chicken
washing
shit.
your hands also, especially in the healing process.
Oh,
You have to wash your
yes.
hands.
Oh yes, yeah. I don't know. I have everything planned out. I have spoken to people at Sally Mustang. This guy that Trevino went to. Also, I think the other lady's name is Jada Kelly or something.
I've seen her
Yeah.
tattoos.
So I've spoken to everyone, gotten quotes, gotten designs, but I've just never done it because I'm scared of commitment to something like that. It's weird because
Someone
I
who's
like
married
tattoos.
is scared of commitment.
Wait, no, but I like tattoos. I like the way it looks. Like, this is my favorite tattoo on Saneshni. Like, it's my favorite. But I feel like I'm scared to do it for myself. I don't know. I'm just, what if I'm like, oh, I don't like it anymore? What if I shake and then there's like a weird wiggle there? Then what's gonna happen?
It's just like, how can I explain? When the needle hits your skin, you just like zone out. I zone out so hard. Like the one time my tattoo artist was tattooing this one here. And then she was busy tattooing and then she looks up to ask me if I'm okay, and I was like in a daze. Well, it's not that bad. It depends on your pain threshold though. I don't think you have a
I'm a chicken. Well, I
low
say
pain
that I
threshold.
am a chicken, but I don't know. I've never really been in situations where I'm like in extreme pain. So maybe I can handle it. I don't know.
I mean, if your mom can handle it, I'm sure you
Yeah,
can.
my mother even has a tattoo.
What tattoo does your mom have?
She's got family, like with a heart and like a...
Oh, you see, and apparently the wrist is like a painful spot.
Trevino
The
was
wrist and,
actually
like, the
telling me he
inner-
doesn't know how my mother did it because my mother is also like me. Maybe I can do it. Maybe we should try it out. But what if I
You
don't
just
like
need
it?
to put your mind to it.
What if I don't like it?
Put it in an area where you're not going to see it every day. Like you have to look in the mirror to see it.
I want to go. Like, I want to go, but it's also very expensive. Like, he paid 1.3 an hour. For me, that's expensive. Like, I'd rather go buy cushions or baby
Here's the tip. I always go when they're having specials.
Uh-huh.
This tattoo I only paid. He paid 1,300
He paid
per hour.
2,000 for his tattoo.
Oh, his is smaller than mine. I paid 1,500 for this one.
I like this.
And I'll tell you why. Because they were having a special. It was this tattoo artist's birthday month.
Mm-hmm.
And he was charging 700 Rand per hour. And we thought it was only going to take 2 hours. It took 3 hours, but he still charged me 1,500.
Can you eat and can you have snacks while they're tattooing you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because 3 hours just to park there. Like.
But also they take breaks in between. So I think it took a full 2
Obviously.
hours, but with breaks in between. Maybe it took like 2.5 hours, but like breaks in between and stuff like that. And just for the tattoo artist to relax. I think it's better for them to take breaks.
That makes sense.
Because then they like, they continuously, like they go away from the tattoo and then they come back and then maybe they see something different or something they want to add or, something they want to shade differently. It's nice to have perspective.
But I like this one because I like, so the tattoos that I like is like intricate line work. Like I like thin, fine lines like this. So these thin lines, that's my vibe. I like the thin lines.
I also really like line work tattoos.
Yeah. Do I still even have a Pinterest board of tattoos? I don't think so. I think I
probably
deleted
do.
it.
You most definitely do have a Pinterest board full of tattoos.
I cannot find it, but there are photos in my gallery of tattoos. But yeah, I don't know. It's just maybe by the time you guys are watching this, I'll have a tattoo. But I'm not paying 1,300 Rand for a small date on my wrist. No, don't.
I don't think you will. It depends. It like varies. The prices really vary.
Oh, that's weird. I'm trying to find a photo of the tattoos.
But like I said, follow the tattoo people because they always are having like birthday specials. They're always having something.
Yeah.
Even for like I think I got 4 tattoos the last time. So I paid for 2 of them.
All at once.
Yeah. I paid for 2 of them and 2 of them I got for free. These small ones, I got for free. And when they have that, get a full price tattoo and get a 5x5 for free.
So maybe I must go do all mine at once. Look at me, doesn't even have one. I'm like, maybe let me go do all 75 at once.
No, you can't be doing all at once, especially with you being like super
chicken shit.
Chicken and not even chicken, especially with you being like super like scared of like having it on your body. You can't just
I'm scared of the commitment. And I said that on my live yesterday and someone's like, Selena, marriage is a commitment. It's a lifetime thing. I'm like, yeah, but also like if I'm angry with Trevino, I can just leave him in a room or take my ring off and be dramatic. Now I have a tattoo here. What must I do with my tattoo? How? It's just for the dramatic purposes, guys, nothing else. There was actually a nice one that I saw on someone's ribs, but I feel like my body is not where I need it to be for a rib tattoo.
And that's why I got like tattoos in safe places that don't like stretch.
So I saw this one. I think that's cool. Like the way the date is written. The flower is not my vibe, but I like the way the date is written. That's cute. Nice. And then I don't know where the rest of my photos are for that. Yeah, so tattoos. And how many piercings do you have?
5.
Where?
My nose and double on my ears.
Oh. I have 1 here. And then I got my doubles when I was in grade 9, I think. But they put the screw of the thing was like, it was a surgical earring. So the screw wasn't one that comes off easily. You have to like grip and pull. And every time I did that, it used to hurt and hurt and hurt. And I did it before we went to KZN in December for holidays. So my cousin used to help me take it out and clean it and put it back and whatever. And at some point I was like, please just take it off. I can't deal anymore. She took it off. I went into the water in the beach at the ocean, into the salt water. And I was like, and I let them close. I can't. So I still have like the marks of them. And someone says if you push your earring through, it'll still go through. I'm like, I'm not trying that. No. I'm not trying that.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Trevino's cousin pierced his ears with a lemon thorn when they were kids. I don't think.
Oh, very brave, huh?
Hi, I don't think I can do that.
No, me either.
Hi. I was scared of getting in trouble more than anything. I was that child.
Yeah, I was also scared of getting in trouble.
For my matric dance, when we went back to school, they were like, we're giving all the girls 1 week to take their nails off. So me, being scared, still knowing that we have 1 week, goes home, takes a nail clipper and cuts my acrylics off. So all my nails were like thick stumps because I was too scared to get in trouble. Meanwhile, we had a week. I could have went home, chilled, got them soaked off and whatever. But I went and then I had like these bubbles. Have you seen those bubble nail things?
Oh yes, I have. That's not
Why?
cute. Why did you do that to yourself?
Why?
I did my own acrylics for my matric dance.
Did you do your own makeup?
Yes.
Oh, can we insert some photos? Do we have photos?
I will try and look for them, but I used to do like minimal foundation. Now I'm like full face, full glam, But
I
that
used
also
to do
was
foundation
like
only where I
almost
had
7 years ago.
marks. So I used to get pimples here. So I only used to put like this little Yardley. I can't remember what it was even called, but it was a Yardley foundation that I had. And I just put it where I had pimples, no eyebrows, probably mascara, and then shadow like...
I had really thin eyebrows. Not proud of it. I have the bald spots to show. You won't see it right now because it's covered.
What color did you wear to your matric dance?
Like a teal, bluey color. Like a turquoisey
I
vibe.
feel like I've seen this photo. Or have I seen school photos? I think you've posted school photos.
No, I think you've seen the photo somewhere.
Probably have. I had it. Well, now everything's in boxes. But
I
had
still
a photo
have the
box here.
dress. And I think I can fit into it.
Whatever. What?
I said I think. But also, I feel like my boobs grew from the time I was in high school.
I put my dress on once to take a photo for Instagram. It was when Harry and Meghan got married, like the day before the royal wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So I put it on. It wasn't zipping up. And how many years ago was that? Like 2 or 3, maybe 4 years? And the back wasn't zipping up and my boobs were like... So
Guys,
I don't think that dress is going to fit me.
the boob growth is something else, eh?
I mean, I'm happy about it, but also like I wish it was just the boobs and the butt that grew and not everything else.
Also, I just want to call out that person that commented. I know who you are. That asked Selena, why is she getting fat? Is she pregnant? Firstly, it's none of your business. Just because you are slim, she's actually skinny. I really hope it's this person because I'm pretty sure it is. But you know who you are. Don't be shady. Don't be that person. Like don't be that person.
I like to
That's
eat
not
food.
nice. It's really not nice. All of us have had a hard year. We've had a hard lockdown. Don't be out here calling out people for their weight just because you have a fast metabolism. And you know what? God is watching. Karma is a bee.
As I proceed to eat my...
So, I just want to say, for all of y'all who want to hide behind profiles and commit ugly things,
Why would you do it from a business profile, first of all?
yeah, it's not good for the business. Like,
Why? I didn't realize that when I tagged the business page in the story, their address and phone number and everything was there, but I was in a bad mood that day, so...
no. And you know what? On your live yesterday, I saw that some people also message me for like giveaways when we host giveaways together. They're like, I can't find Selena. And I'm like,
I block a lot.
oh, I have no idea. I'm like, oh, I don't know. But also, I'm going to also start blocking people.
I block people.
I try to be nice. And even with giveaways and stuff, sometimes the unfollowers, people just, usually they unblock them. I try to be nice. I'm like, let me give you all a chance. Like, I recognize the names. But some of y'all don't deserve a chance.
No, I just block. I block and block. So there's literally no method to how I block people. If I see you, some creep from India or Pakistan, you're getting blocked. If your name has numbers like your username is at 1234125 blocked. If you don't have a profile picture, block. If you say something to annoy me, block. The other day someone was like in my DMs, I want to marry you, I promise you I'll make you so happy, block. Someone, can I buy pictures of your feet, block. I literally don't care. Like anything that irritates me, block. If you say something dumb under one of my comments, like, oh, you're so fat, you're pregnant, block. I literally don't care. And like, you can be, there's even people that comment on my channel, they're like, I can't find you on Instagram. You've been blocked, I'm sorry. Like, just behave. Sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes I'm just going through the list and I'm like, block, 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 block.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But you also need to start like being nicer people on the internet.
Like, mind your business, first of all. Just because... who was, oh, Nabella posted something on Instagram yesterday. And she said something along the lines of, just because my life is on the internet for people to see doesn't mean I don't have the same feelings as you. Something along those lines. And I was like, that's so true. Like, just because we share so much of our lives with you, it doesn't mean that we want you to criticize our lives. You know what I'm saying? We're not like, here, this is our lives, now tell us what we must do better. No, we literally just like sharing our lives with you, sharing what we enjoy, the food we enjoy and stuff we enjoy. No one's asking for feedback here.
Like the negativity, there's just no use for it these days. There really isn't. Like, you guys just need to realize that whenever you have a negative thought, if it's not something nice when it comes out of your mouth, or if it's a thought, don't say it to anybody else. It's as simple as that.
We heard the door opening, by the way. Oh, I think I shouldn't have eaten the jalapenos just like that, because I will have a problem with my chest in a few hours. What video of yours is going on today?
Today is the Fox Eye tutorial.
Wee.
So I didn't get a chance to film it throughout the year just because there was so much of stuff happening and I was pre-filming a lot, but then I wanted to do it and I wasn't sure because the way my eyes are set out, I wasn't sure. And then I tried.
Trevino! He wants to know when we're doing a 3 Naidus episode.
Yeah.
Oh, we should totally do a 3 Naidus.
Insights on guys. You can ask me guys questions.
We should totally do a 3 Naidus episode.
It's weird.
We should have an insert. You know, how cool would it be if I also marry a Naidu and then we can have 4 Naidus
Right?
episode?
That would be a cool
Listen,
episode.
I'm speaking it into existence. I want a Naidu boy.
Yeah, don't
please,
change your
thank you.
surname.
Yeah. I'm not here to share. I like my surname too much.
So, when my mother got married, she was a Naidu that married a Naidu. His mother, Trevino's mother, when she got married, she was a Naidu that married a Naidu. And here I am, a Naidu that married a Naidu. So, it has continued. We have kept the surname, but I tell him, my Naidu is my grandfather's surname. It's not his Naidu. He has his own surname. He must take my surname. It's literally the same surname. Spelled the same
spelling.
It's the same thing. It's fine, but it's my tata's surname. Okay.
Both my grandfathers were Naidus also. So
Really?
my mother was a Naidu marrying another Naidu.
I like that for us. I like that.
I love that for us. My sister didn't carry on. She married in July. July like the month. But yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got married in July also. The next video is me doing Saneshni's makeup. So if you guys have questions that we can answer while I am panicking and not knowing what I'm doing on a professional makeup artist's face, please do send us questions to distract me, because I'm already pre-nervous. Every time I think about it, I'm like, this is going to be a flop. But
I don't think it will be. I think you just need to like breathe and take your time. You know, trust the process.
also, to anyone who's gotten their makeup done by Saneshni, she's literally so gentle, you can fall asleep while she's doing your makeup. Now, what if I go there and I'm like, blend, 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 then what's going to happen?
No, you'll be as gentle as you are on your own face. You're not tugging and pulling it. But guys, the other day, I think Trevino posted a Woman Crush Wednesday. And I was like, oh, it was your bridal picture.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look, her makeup looks so nice. I was like, didn't I do her makeup?
She did. You did do my makeup.
I
There's
had like a
photos
blonde
of,
moment.
Someone there with their blue hair doing their makeup. You had blue hair then.
I did.
Would you ever go back to a color?
I probably would. But I feel like when you do go the color route, you can't wear colorful clothing.
Watch me go back to brown and then Saneshni change her color to like a color hair.
No, I don't think so.
You know,
and it will
I
probably
don't
be
think I
like,
will.
it will probably be in the same family, maybe just a different tone. But I don't think I will change.
Go back to like blue, pink. Yeah.
Just because like clothing wise, guys, it's hard to match your clothes to your
Yeah, I literally
outfit.
wear the same 4 black shirts, 4 white shirts, and like 1 nude top on repeat because of this hair.
It's difficult.
Like the other day, I took out a yellow skirt with flowers, and I'm like, probably not. Let me not do this.
But you can wear what's complementary to red?
But that's the thing. My hair is not supposed to be red. My hair is supposed to be like kungu, like dark purple.
Oh,
and
like
it
a
was like that
Congo
the day I did
colour.
it. Then when I washed it, I can see brown, I can see orange, red. There's
Because they
one
have to
very
tone
pink.
it.
There's one very pink piece somewhere. So I'm going next week Tuesday to change my hair color. Also, all my hair from my roots were this color. And then when I saw it, I was like, okay, no.
Oh, I didn't see the video, and then you were like,
Yeah, no, it was too
The
much. I was
roots-
like,
the
no,
roots is too much.
no. And then they just put like a darker shade here. But I felt like it also made it look weird. It made me look like my hair just grew out so fast, but it didn't. It was just dark on the
yeah,
roots.
it's just a style, the technique that they use. But my hair also grows really fast, and I feel like this hair color is less maintenance.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when it grows out.
And I didn't even think, so because before this, my hair was like blondish, I had silver shampoo. And the first wash, I washed with the silver shampoo, and then I was like, I shouldn't have done that. Because then that's when the color started like coming off drastically. I remember standing in the shower and everything was pink, and I was like, oops. So someone said they have like red shampoo for this color hair. But
They do. They even have like pink.
yeah,
I think they'll have like a dark pinky vibe.
I think I didn't get it because I knew I wasn't going to commit that long.
Oh.
See, commitment issues to things that are different on my body, I can't. Like,
But it looks so
even
nice.
my
I'm
extra
sure
chin, I
everyone's
can't
agree.
commit to. No, I've committed to my extra chin. I keep feeding my new chin, but I can't commit to the different hair color and stuff. It's just, I don't know.
I decide quick and then I get it done. Like if I wanted to change my hair color now, I'm already going to buy the box dye this afternoon.
So, the problem with me is, and I do this with everything in my life, things need to be planned out properly. It needs to be written down. Like everything needs to have structure and order. I can't do that. I will panic. Trevino is like that. Like, oh, let's go to Durban now. What do you mean, let's go to Durban? Like, you can't just randomly say, let's go. And his father used to do that in school also. Like, I'd get a message from Trevino in the morning when we were dating. He's like, I'm on my way to Durban. I'm like, yeah? What? I'm not that spontaneous spur of the moment person. Everything needs to be planned. Everything needs to be detailed. Like, even with my hair, I told her 2 weeks ago, I'm like, okay, I'm going to give this color one more go. And then she's like, okay, yay, happy. And then last week, I'm like, actually, no. So I can't. I think I'm like an old, boring person on the inside.
I think I also have a balance though. Some things I need to like
I
be
need a
told in
balance.
advance. Like if I have a busy day and somebody needs me to do something or to cook or whatever, like let me know in a timely manner so I can plan my day, and account for everything that needs to be done on the day. But I don't just like a last minute like, oh, if we're going to the shops and running errands, that's like quick, easy stuff. But if it's like actual like work, it takes a little bit of elbow grease, then like give me a heads up.
I don't know. I feel like I'm not spontaneous and I need to like at least do something wild. At least once in my life. I don't know.
It will be getting a tattoo.
I feel like a lot of people are telling me to do it. And it's not that it's peer pressure. I do want to do it.
We need the motivation also.
I need the motivation. So Saneshni is on team tattoo. My husband is on team tattoo. My cousin's mother, my auntie, said that once you finish matric, I will pay for you to get a tattoo. The cousin older than me got it. The cousin younger than me got it. There's like, out of the 10 grandchildren, the 7 that are of age, 5 of them have tattoos. It's just me and my other cousin that doesn't have tattoos as yet. Everybody has tattoos. My mother has a tattoo. My father has a tattoo that he doesn't know how or when he got it. But it's some man.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
some dodgy drawing. Like, it looks like the person was shaking or drunk or something. It's like a man with a hat. And the hat has an eye. My father's name is Ivan. So it's a man with a hat, but it looks like a stick man. It's very funny. Even my father has a tattoo. Like, everybody around me has tattoos. And here I am like, I'm scared.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a commitment thing.
Yeah.
I think I get very used to being in my ways and doing things the way I'm used to and having things the way I'm used to having it. So, I don't know. I'm weird.
But it's normal though. I think it's normal for some people to be like extra cautious when they're getting like tattoos and stuff done.
But I also feel like YOLO, like, come on.
Yeah.
But I think I am like a bit too cautious when it comes to a lot of things in life. But I just want to live my life, man. Like now, I want to go buy a camera, but I'm like, no, I need more canisters for my kitchen. I don't need more canisters. But I want to go buy things for the house instead of buying myself a camera, which brings me income.
Yeah.
It just make sense.
Have you tried changing the lens?
I think you told me. But that camera is small. Can the lens go on there? Won't it be like...
Yeah, usually there's like a lens adapters or...
Okay, maybe let me rather try and see if I can do that. Rather than buying a whole new camera.
Sometimes it's just the lens that needs a bit of TLC.
Probably, and I also dropped it recently, like even...
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think you guys realize how much of work actually goes into being a content creator. You gotta make sure
you don't drop things.
You don't drop things. Oh my god. I have 2 cameras also. One for vlogging, one for filming.
Do you think I can, if I get the G7X, because I think that's actually, I saw it on sale this morning somewhere. Do you think if I get that, I can film videos like this? I don't do many sit-down videos though.
You know what's nice? Hold on, let me pull it.
We're doing a show and tell, guys. I love those type of videos.
I had to get a new tripod. Let me tell you guys something. You know what I'm realizing? After breaking things, cheap things, I'm realizing maybe I might just spend that 500 Rand on that Pixie tripod. This is the Manfrotto Pixie tripod situation. It's so sturdy. It's so like proper.
My other tripods look like a sex toy like my one. Mine is those.
Yeah, but you can get the long ones and stuff. But I would say it's better to invest because remember I had the blue one. It broke.
Oh, she likes the long ones.
Oh gosh, I didn't.
So can I film like these types of videos with them?
Because the.
Oh my gosh.
And zoom.
Oh my gosh.
You see how far it looks?
Okay, I think then maybe I should get this camera then.
It's really nice. And you see this is the auto. This is the auto mode.
Let me hold on. While we're doing this, hold on.
Maybe I should insert some footage.
Yeah.
Let me record.
I'm also doing a daily vlog today, so might as well vlog while I'm here. Look, who is it focusing? What is the focus?
Ooh, no.
And it's so dark, and this is the right
lighting.
mode. This is the right mode because Mikkel has the same camera. Look, and then we'll be too white at some point.
Also, I did a comparison between the G7X Mark II and the G7X Mark III. Now, the G7X Mark III comes with a... what do you call this thing? A microphone, like you can put an external microphone on.
Okay. The jack?
Yeah, it comes with a microphone jack. But I find the audio on here anyway is really good on the G7X
So
Mark
literally
II.
I can just get that camera and not worry about anything else.
If you must though, you can always record the audio on your phone.
I feel like you told me this and I still don't understand how.
And sync it.
But so if I'm filming like now, I'll just have my phone here recording.
Yeah.
Where's the thing on this thing?
Now, the trick is, let me teach you guys. Yo, it's a mix mash of everything in this video. But
what is this Mark II?
In the T. Yeah, it's a Mark II. So I actually paid sale prices for this as the Mark III was launched.
But that says G9.
No, the G7X. Go maybe try Cameraland because I bought mine off Cameraland Cape Town, and I paid sale price was 6,998 Rand.
That's not bad.
So like 7,000 Rand, but normal price for this is like 9,000.
Yeah, I got paid by a brand today that I've been waiting for like 3 months. So I'm like, I need to do something now. Let me go buy a camera.
I'm always like, whenever I get paid, I'm like, money, and then I'm like,
but wait, hold on. There's things to do. I feel like there's always conflict between having fun and being an adult. Like,
yeah.
Where's the balance? Where is this balance? Okay, I'm going to look for G7X Mark II.
Yeah. Oh, the tip I want to show you, and this is for you also. So when you are syncing your phone audio to your camera audio, you look at the peaks.
And
then sometimes you can even increase the audio to like emphasize the peaks of your phone recording so that you can sync them up and then like cut it so that it syncs up. And then you just mute the camera audio.
They have it, but it's out of stock.
Sign up for them to tell you when it's in stock.
I don't like that because then they're gonna keep.
That's how I got this
emails.
one. That's how I got this one, and I still got it on sale.
Add to wish list. Is that how you do it?
They will literally call you. They will call you.
Okay, I will do that.
Like somebody from Cameraland called me and said, "Hi, Ms. Naidu, it's in stock."
But I want it today. But I also want to buy more canisters.
Yeah, but you know, I won't lie. It was worth the wait for this one. I think I waited. I think I signed up like the week before. Then on the way to the client, they were like, "It's in stock." Then I was like, in my Uber, I'm like, buying it.
I feel like I think I should get that camera. Because this camera is nice for photos and stuff, but it's very hard to focus with and the lighting is never right. There's just always like, and people don't see this. It takes me at least 2 minutes before I start talking to make sure that everything is working with this camera. So I think that I should go check. I want to go to Macro. I feel like they won't be. Hopefully they won't be that busy today. Or maybe
this
even
is also nice for like vlogging and like filming in general.
Because it's a lot thinner than this one.
Yeah, it is. Also, it's like what's the word? Light. And the fact that there's like such a nice zoom on it, like when you are like out
just
or whatever.
zoom in. I just want to check if it stays in focus. Okay, now that's everything of my eyeball.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, oh my word.
It focuses fast.
Dude, the zoomed in quality of this camera looks so much better than my camera not zoomed in. Like normal, living its life.
Yeah. Obviously, when you zoom in really fast, it takes
time
a few seconds
to adjust its bearings.
But you can see it gets both our faces.
Yeah.
It's like...
Okay, I think...
You see? Especially when you and Trevino film videos.
I have commitment issues again.
It might be easier. Or even if you want to... When am I using this? If you want to borrow this just for like a day...
To test it out.
Just to test it out, we can.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah. Maybe the next time we're filming...
Watch me as soon as she leaves.
Just don't think about it.
Put all the tutorials on and just be like, while I'm working, just watch the TV.
Oh my God.
Make sure I know what I'm
Let me
doing.
also give you guys a tip when you're following tutorials. Like, when you watch it the first time, you just gotta like watch and take notes. Then you gotta watch it the second time and attempt maybe just one thing, like the eye or trying to get the lips right. You know? And then the third time you gotta sit down and try and like, do the whole face with me and then pause and
Can't I just do your foundation and then you do everything?
No,
you do your
that's
eyebrows,
cheating.
guys. Imagine someone asked you to go...
People think we're siblings. So, I mean, our faces are not that much different.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you can transfer some skills onto me because we're siblings. Imagine you going to like a professional chef's house and they ask you to bring a dish. Like, you're going to panic and like, it's probably going to be a disaster. But it'll be fine. It's for the entertainment.
Yeah.
Is it just me or are these lights making me sleepy? I feel like, or maybe it's just because I can't open my eyes that wide because it's very bright. But I feel like
No, it's bright.
It's very bright.
It's bright.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to say we're promoting skin bleaching.
Guys, it's not our fault. We're literally sitting in front of a window with the ring light on. And it do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, guys.
Okay? It's normal.
By the way, I still haven't gotten my Vaseline drop. I just want to see my name on a bottle of lotion. It's just fun.
You're gonna get it soon, I think. I think a lot of people...
I saw Sayla got hers and you got yours. So I'm like, guys, where's mine?
It's coming. It's
no,
probably coming.
I emailed the lady and I'm like, I have FOMO. And she's like, the delivery company is busy with like Black Friday and everything's a mess, but it's coming.
Oh, you see
like,
it's coming.
I want my name on a bottle.
I have been waiting for my Mac order from Black. What did you order on Black Friday?
Nothing.
Did you buy anything?
I bought nothing. I feel very sad.
I bought the tripod and Mac. That's about it.
What did you buy from Mac?
They were having like 40% off on some of their stuff. So I went to like the goodbye section because that's where all the deals are, And then the Powder Kiss Retro Lip was like 60% off.
Yeah, I have one of those. I haven't even worn it yet and I gave one away.
Yeah, and then why, Mac, please add me onto your PR list.
I'll give you the ladies thing.
I emailed her. I emailed her and she's ignoring me. But I see people getting their Mac PR packages.
My favorite thing that Mac ever sent me, and it's not even like that grand. It's a normal bottle of foundation, but the box had my name on it. So it's like...
Listen, guys. I'm a makeup artist. It's
my
dream to be
I feel like sometimes when I get these things, I'm like, but guys, like why? I appreciate it, but... Like even when I got invited to the Maybelline thing, I'm like... But why? I don't do makeup.
A lot of people were invited to the Maybelline. Like
that was the last thing that I went to before lockdown happened.
Yeah, I went to Beauty Area before lockdown.
They invited like a lot of TikTok people. Like Simone was there, and what's that other girl with her boyfriend? The young girl. She got a dimple.
Shanae.
Yes, she was there also.
Lots of scandal there, but
hey,
you know what? We'll forgive you, but learn from your mistakes.
I think she's going through something because I saw one of her videos, like she's got like a heart thing on or something. But like even if you look carefully, she doesn't look like she's happy anymore.
Also, can I just say, have you watched one of Kaushal's videos? I think she did a couple of months ago where she was talking about how she's changed as a content creator because of the
Yes.
comments she's gotten online.
Yes.
I don't think you
Yes.
guys realize how you impact our lives in a negative way when you leave nasty comments, when you say ugly things to us. Have you noticed there's a good few influencers who used to be the way we are now, like bubbly
Yeah.
and always on
Always
point
on, yeah.
and always content creation queens, and then all of a sudden
Everything just died down. It's literally not because of them most
they
of the
still
time.
have a presence, but it's just because of the reaction they get from their viewers. They almost feel like they need to like dial it down.
I think also Farah Dukai, I think she stopped posting so much because people saw like her weight gain and they were like, oh my gosh, she had a baby. Meanwhile, she's been struggling to have a child for 9 years.
Yeah.
So now I see now that she's pregnant, she started posting more on YouTube and stuff. But I think it's very unfair for people to assume that just because we open up parts of our lives, not our entire life, because we open a piece of our lives up to the internet, that people feel that they have the right to criticize us and leave their feedback. If you want to talk about us, don't comment it.
Go talk behind our backs. It's rather that we don't
comment.
hear it.
Why?
Also, there was this one toxic lady that kept on posting things, like negative things, and she'd say ugly things to me in my DMs. Like, if I post Noah Beck, she'll be like, isn't he too young for you? Ma'am, can I not appreciate somebody else's beautiful looking child? Am I saying I want to go date him? We all know that's impossible.
Hi guys.
But like, she kept on saying negative things all the time, and then I blocked her. I was like, you know what? I actually restricted her account, and then when I went to actually check in my requests, the negative comments were still there. So at some point, I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna block you because you have no respect for me. You have no respect for me actually taking the time to respond to your previous DMs. And sometimes I'd even respond, but like in the nicest way. And then I was like, at some point, I was like, this is not even worth it because you are hell-bent on making me feel bad in my DMs and having this ugly tone with me. So if it's not going to change, I will block you.
One time, I think I posted a story or something and I ate something or drank something and I started choking or something happened where I started coughing. And then this girl is in my DMs but she's like, you know when you say something nice, but there's like underlying things that's not nice. So she's like, why are you coughing like that? You got corona. And I'm like, that's not something to be joking about, first of all. People are dying from this virus. And like, so what if I have coronavirus, which I didn't? But it was just like so dumb. And then I posted something else. And then she was like, something about you lucky your husband didn't get rid of you. And I'm like, sorry, what? Who are you? Literally, who are you? You don't know. You've never met my husband in real life. You don't know. You haven't been to my house, first of all. I have a rule. If you have not been to my house, if I have not cried in front of you, then I have nothing to say to you. Like, why must you leave your comments?
Yeah,
why?
That's a really good thing. Also, the same lady that I blocked messaged me on Facebook to ask me why she can't see my profile anymore. I blocked her on Facebook also.
Guys, if you cannot find us on Instagram, we have blocked you.
Yeah.
That's just the reality.
You know what? We
of
have to
this
protect
game.
our peace because at the end of the day, like the nasty things people say are not okay, and that's why you wonder why your favorite content creators are not the same as they used to be. There's so many.
Yeah.
And you know what? I refuse to let anybody who's nasty on the internet get to me.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Your parents need to raise you better, unfortunately.
Or you just need to be a normal human being. Sometimes I feel like people, they've been raised properly, but they just choose to be...
They choose to be ugly human beings.
Yeah. Stop projecting. Like, fix yourself. Work on yourself.
Yeah.
Literally, there's no one who's going to love you more. There's no one who's going to be there for you more. There's no one who's going to be a bigger cheerleader for you than you. So fix yourself. Like, you can't have a nice face and an ugly heart. Like, literally, you're going to be old one day with a hanging face. But if you have an ugly heart, then you've just lost all around.
Also, there's another thing. There's a quote that says, people can forget what you did, but they'll never forget the way you made them feel. So always remember that. Like, imagine leaving. Also, karma is a thing, you guys. What goes around comes around. Don't think that just because you are a bad person and you're living your best life at the cost of other people for like 5 years, and 5 years later it still hasn't caught up with you. Don't think it's never going to catch up with you. Sometimes those sins fall on your kids as well, and then you wonder what you did in your life for your kids to be suffering in the life that they are. You know what? God and the universe knows well enough. Like, they know that maybe it's not going to phase you if it comes back to you, but it will phase you if it hurts the people you care about the most, which may be your kids.
I need to tell you something weird that happened. Okay, it's not weird. For me, it was weird because nothing like this ever happened to me. So, today's Friday. On Tuesday was Trevino's granny's birthday.
Yeah.
And tomorrow would be her husband's 2-year death day thing. So, they were lighting the candles on the cake. She was standing here. They were lighting candles. There's a frame of Trevino's grandfather, like where that wall is. So Trevino lit a candle and left it there. Now this is far away. So everyone was waiting, happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. As soon as she blew the candles here, that candle went off and I was like...
You're like, give me goosebumps.
Right? Look, even me again, I still get goosebumps now. And I was like, guys... And then everyone was like, that's so nice. And I was like,
There's things that happen that we cannot explain.
Guys, I've never... I still have goosebumps. I've never experienced something like that in my life.
Are you open to like tarot card readings?
No. I don't know.
Like angel card readings?
I don't know. I feel like...
Like the angel ones, man.
No.
Not the ones with the death things.
No, but all like those things and like crystals and energies. I think because... no one in my family did that when I was growing up. So for me, it's like not something that I'm open to. Oh. Like if that's what you believe in, I'm 100% there for you. I will support you. But for me, it's just like...
I do the angel card readings.
Yeah.
But it's the angels, you know? Like Archangel Samuel, Archangel Raphael. What's that one? There's so many archangels.
Speaking of Raphael, do you watch Jane the Virgin?
Yes.
Okay.
I started rewatching it.
Us also. I love it. Okay, continue. Okay, so what is it? Like, is it a deck of cards? Does someone read it for you? Do they shuffle?
No, so what I do is, my sister has one. So I just like, you've got to like knock it to get anybody else's energy out of the cards, because you've got to like put your energy and what you want the angels to tell you. And if you're shuffling and one card pops out of the deck, you keep it aside. You obviously, the angels are trying to tell you something. So if a card pops out of the deck, it's a message you need to hear. And then there's different kinds of spreads. So if it's like it's new love spread, it's like you've got to place the cards in a specific sequence.
Okay.
And then you put the rest of the deck aside, and then you start reading like what the cards actually say. And then if you want to get a deeper meaning, you go to the booklet and then you look for the archangel, and then you see what the additional meanings are.
I don't know.
It's been pretty on point for me thus far. But also I make sure like I get anybody else's energy out of those cards, mine only. Ask the angels to help guide, because I'm very impatient with some things.
Okay.
Like I want to know, when am I gonna find this husband of mine? He's there somewhere. I just don't know where.
That
he
Naidu
is.
boy, we're waiting for you.
We are waiting for you. For some reason I feel like it's gonna be a Naidu boy. Why do I feel like that?
That would be great for all of us here. 4 Naidus, here we come.
4 years from now, it's not a Naidu boy.
Imagine, and he'll be watching this like.
You thought I was going to be a Naidu? Maybe his mother would have been a Naidu.
Yeah. I feel like the way I feel about cards and all of that is the same way I feel about horoscopes. Like, I don't believe that a certain person or a certain quote or thing can apply to so many people. Like with horoscopes, like I can't... Back in the day when newspapers were on and popping, I don't read newspapers anymore. But like, and they'd be like Capricorn, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I know that there are similar characteristic traits in different groups of people. But for me, I just don't believe that you can make such a broad generalization about how somebody's day is going to go according to when they were born. Do you know what I'm saying? Like with horoscopes.
Okay, I get that to a certain extent. But I've noticed there's some parts of the horoscope that apply to me, and some I'm just like, can't relate, Also, have you been on tarot card TikTok?
No.
There was a TikTok the other day, it just popped up, right? And sometimes it has no hashtags, so it's just popping up on your feed. Ooh. And so there was this lady like reading a tarot card, and she's like there's so many likes and so many comments, but she's like saying, I don't even know how to describe how accurate she was. And I was just like, there must be more than one person on this planet going through the same thing at this exact moment right now, that this tarot card reading is so accurate to me.
Wow.
I was like, is this a sign or what? Do I need to like save this and put it into a separate folder called signs?
Yeah.
Because it's wild. It is so wild. And I went to the comments and people are like, I claim it. I'm like, how many people are there in the world? There must be more than one person going through exactly what I'm going through right now.
Ooh, I don't know. For me, like if I had to see that, I'll be like the
It is
thing about the
freaky.
candles, like it freaked me out. I'm not someone who, and that was the first time I've ever had an experience like that. I'm not someone who believes in like much. I believe that angels exist, and I believe that demons exist. I believe in God, and I know that hell is real, heaven is real, all of that. But I've never experienced something like not growing up Christian, but when I was 16, I became a Christian, and I saw pastors like lay hands on people and cast out demons. I've seen those things happening, but then also like Trevino's father would be like, "Go, don't watch this," and I'd be like, "But I want to see. I never saw this. I want to see." And he'd be like, "Go." But I've never experienced like a supernatural thing in any other time of my life. So I don't know, but like even like Reiki and crystals and those things, I don't understand it. Like for me, it's not my path, my journey. But I can appreciate it for other people, and I'll sit here and be like, what? No way. But it's not for me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like tell me more about the cards.
Yeah, they just like, I don't know, I feel like it has to do a lot with your energy. I don't think we actually realize how much our energy and like what we put out has a lot. Like if you have the power to manifest your dream life,
Yeah.
you have the same power. Like Reiki is like a healing thing, like, you know, it's like I feel like it's a mind thing. Like if you are, my brother was also studying doing this Reiki thing. I think it's like energies. It's got to do with energies and all of that stuff. But I feel like if you're someone with good intentions and your energy is good, and that's also one of the reasons I left massage, is because, guys, when there are people who've had long days at work and you are massaging those people and you're trying to go there in your, you know, your good energy, your
Zen
good vibes.
mode.
Your energy is so important. You can't just go and massage somebody. Your energy has to be right. You have to be, you know, you can't just be, if you're angry, you don't even think about massaging someone, because your energy can get transferred. You know, energy is transferred
No,
from
I
one
believe
object
that.
to another.
I believe
Same
that.
thing, it's basic physics, you know. So that's why I left the industry as well, because it's like, at the end of the day, you're drained. There's nothing to be drained about, but you are drained because of everybody's energy you've absorbed throughout the day. That's why also they
Now I
say
have goosebumps again.
it's very important to protect your energy and your space with the
Yeah.
people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Because you absorb those energies, and that's why they say like you are the combination of the 5 people you're closest with, because you absorb those people's energies. Like everything ties into one another. Like energy is really important. That's why, like, you know, yes, negative energies and negative forces and like demons and all those crazy things exist, but if you choose to dwell on those things, obviously it will affect you. Those negative energies will affect you if you let it. So focus on the positive, focus on light over darkness.
I just remember something when I was very, very young. My cousin and I were obsessed with watching Charmed. Do you remember Charmed?
Yes.
So
It used to
we,
freak
the
me out
three of us
sometimes.
wanted to be witches. We found like stones, and it was just funny. Our mothers were like, actually it wasn't stones, it was pink bath salts.
Oh my god.
So I think we stole our mother's bath salts and we were trying to be like charmed or whatever. I remember those days, the good old days. But yeah, I don't know. I think the thing with me is because I know I'm like very set in my faith. I don't want to be like, I don't want to allow other
Swayed
things
or-
into my
yeah,
life. I don't want that. Like for me, that's how I'm protecting my energy. Like I know what my faith is. I know my path. So I focus on that and I don't focus on the other things because I don't want to be pulled in different directions.
Yeah.
I think with your spiritual life, it's very important to be focused and streamlined in what you want. I think it can cause a lot of, even if you can't see it, but like spiritually, I think it can cause a lot of conflict if you are doing too much. Like you need to be, you either this or you that, or you know, I don't think you can dabble in everything, because then I think it can also be very, very confusing for you.
But I think also there's different types of people. There's people that are more religious,
Yeah.
and there's people that are more spiritual.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm more spiritual than I am religious because there's a lot of, like, religion is man-made. You know, there's a lot of things that don't make sense sometimes, especially with like rituals and stuff like that. Like, I'll still carry them on because it's what my family does. But at the end of the day, I want to be open-minded. I'm going to be married to somebody. I don't know what religion they're going to be. I don't know what the situation's going to be, but all I know is that whatever religion they are going to be, I need to obviously take that on and teach that to my kids, because women are the people that carry the religion and carry all the rituals and all of that stuff. Men, y'all be lazy, man.
So the weird thing about that is when I met Trevino, I was a Hindu, but I never became a Christian because he was like, you need to be a Christian. He actually just invited me to church one day because, so my stepdad, who I call my real dad, he is a Christian, and there was a pastor coming to Trevino's church that my father really liked. So my father and I were supposed to go together, and then something happened where my father didn't go, so I ended up going. And at that point, it was like everything that I was uncertain about in life became clear. So in that moment, everything clicked, and I was like, okay, this is where I was supposed to be, this is where I'm meant to be, this is my life. And for me also, it's not so much about following the rules of Christianity, which is read your Bible, pray, blah, blah, blah. I do things that makes me feel like I have a better connection and a better relationship with God, with Jesus, with the Holy Spirit. So I'm not going to wake up at like 5 o'clock every morning and pray for an hour and read my Bible. No, I'll read a devotional during the day. I'll put like a song on halfway through the day while I'm washing dishes. It's not rigid rules. Like, I know what my relationship with God is. And I also know that it's a relationship. You can't have a relationship that's one-sided. I can't just expect to park here and expect God to do everything. Like, I need to have a relationship with my father at the end of the day, you know? I can't expect Saneshni to just rock up here every second week and be like, hi, if we don't talk behind the scenes, you know?
Yeah.
There needs to be actual chemistry.
You know, they say God helps those who help themselves.
Yeah, I definitely think it's important to have a relationship.
Yeah. But also, I've been exposed to a lot of religions from the time I was younger, like Islam, Christianity. I used to go to Sunday school for years with my neighbors.
That's how I know all the songs, because also when I was younger in school, they used to sing all those songs, like every Thursday something was hymn singing assembly. So like I know a whole lot of like Sunday school songs, and Trevino was like, how do you know this? I'm like, how do you not know this? Someone who was born a Christian.
Yeah, but also to add on to your, like, you don't have to follow the set rules and all of that stuff. I think at the end of the day, if you are
flourishing,
you have to, no, I was going to say, if you have to conduct your life in a way that's going to benefit you in the long run, you know? And if you feel that that does not align with the teachings of God or your holy scriptures, why are you doing it? Like, nobody's saying you have to follow the rules to the T, but at the same time, don't just disregard everything.
Yeah.
You know? Like, these things are put into place to help guide us through life. Not to help, like, make everything strict and everything so, like, you know?
When I was younger, I always had a picture of God being someone who sits like on this huge chair, and he has like multiple screens in front of him watching everything and like being like, you're a bad girl, you didn't listen to your mother today. I always grew up feeling like that's who God was. And then like when I became a Christian and I started learning more about God, yes, God is a God who needs to punish us for sin. He's just, he's a fair God, but at the same time, he's a loving God. He's gonna forgive you. He loves you. Like, he's not there waiting for you to mess up so you can be like, lightning strike this person. Not really, but you know what I'm saying.
It's like your parents.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's like the love of your parents.
Yeah.
They are going to put you back on the right path when you need to, but at the same time, they're going to celebrate you. They love you, you know?
They're going to show you unconditional love. So, yeah, like, but people can choose to be spiritual and they can choose to be religious. And I've been exposed to all of the religions. That's why I feel like I'm more spiritual, because I do believe that there's a higher power. I just don't really like putting names and labels and all of that stuff. And I do believe in angels. I believe there's always angels watching over you, whether it's people that are passed on.
There's definitely angels. I know there's definitely angels, because let me tell you something that my husband did when we weren't married.
Ooh.
A long time ago, we went to the mall, and I think it was like around this time where it's December, everything's busy, things are packed. And so we go to the mall, and it was like quite a hectic mall. It's Festival Mall. That mall always gets busy.
Sure.
So we were in the mall, we went to eat, we were shopping. 2 hours later, when we were ready to leave, Trevino was like, I don't have my keys for the car. So we went back to wherever he tried on clothes. We went to every single shop that we went to look for these keys, and it wasn't there. As we're walking back to the car, we can hear that the ignition is still on. He left the keys in the car running for 2 hours, and no one even, and you can hear it, you could hear it, and no one did anything to that car. And I have goosebumps again. And the car was still there, parking, music on, keys in the ignition. Everything was fine for us to go home. Right?
Somebody could have just gotten in and drove off.
Exactly. And it was a nice car. It wasn't...
And festival mall.
Exactly. And it was a busy season. I always tell him he makes his angels work overtime because he's driving, the way he leaves his wallets everywhere, his phone everywhere.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Yeah.
But angels do exist, guys. They're around us. Mm-hmm. They help us in times of need.
Yeah, I do this thing every time, even now that I don't have a car. But as soon as I get into the car, I'm like, angels, go forth. Because I have a weird phobia of being in an accident. Like I was in one, but it wasn't that deep, but I still don't have a car. But I have like a phobia, I think because I watch so much movies, like the movies have twisted my mind for a lot of things. So I feel like I'm going to be in like a crazy... Did you see that accident in Durban? Oh yeah, I saw someone send photos of it.
Yeah, like, no, that was intense.
I think Van Rienen's past going to KZN is also what made me very nervous about being in a car. Because you always like, you're on this high mountain and everything is windy. And then the trucks are there like...
Yeah, no, it's very scary. I always like, if I know I'm going to travel far, if I know I'm going like to a far client, I just get in my car and I'm like, okay, we're going to drive safely. Everything's going to be good. We're going to be fine.
I did that to myself the other day while I was doing my hair.
Yeah.
While I'm doing my hair.
All the time, I just get into my car and everything's going to be fine. Put my car on the little holder thingy. I'm like, we're going to be good. We're going to have a safe trip. We're going to be fine. If anything must happen, I drive slow. I don't take chances with life.
Like the one time an Ottoman jumped out at you.
Guys. No, that was bad. And I wasn't even traveling fast, and we just hit this Ottoman.
So there was an Ottoman on the back of a truck, right?
Yeah, that fell, and the car in front of me swerved, and it was like a bucky type of car, like a double cab. So it swerved, and I literally only saw it too late, and I had to hit into it, because if I tried to like go on either way, because cars already saw and started coming on this way, so I was like, I couldn't swerve because I would have hit somebody, and I couldn't swerve that way because I would have hit somebody, so I just hit the Ottoman.
You should have taken the Ottoman, brought it home.
I had a piece of furniture. It was huge though.
Oh my gosh, someone's whole furniture set basically.
It's crazy. It is so crazy, but my angels were with me on that day, because there was a lady behind me that also was traveling at the same speed I was, but she managed to brake on time, and both of our cars are fine. Like, there's no scratches. We're good.
Yeah, I think I'm slowly getting over it now. But after my accident, because everything was so dramatic, like I literally had a scratch on my nose because the airbag popped and it popped onto my face. Literally, that's all I had. My arm was sore and whatever, but it wasn't that, to me, it wasn't that deep. But everything was just so dramatic, because I just remember like taking the turn and then poof, airbags, tree in my face. Then we got out and I was wearing bedroom shoes because it was at night. Yeah. And then I stood on the thorns because I went into the island.
Oh.
So the tree fell. I went into the thorns. Then we're trying to move my car like off the island onto the road, and it wasn't moving. Then they had to come tow it. So everything was just so dramatic. Oh. And then they're like, okay, we're writing a car. So I was like, they came to collect my keys. It was a whole drama. But I feel like, and after that, if Trevino would brake fast, and then 2 weeks after that, someone bumped into us again in his car when I was going to do my nails. But I think now it's slowly like getting
but also
better.
In Joburg, people just want to rush for everything. People drive so
like, where are you going? The place is still going to be there.
Yeah, like
just leave earlier and calm down.
Yes, my friend. I was traveling with my friend in her area, which is like Actionville, I like to call it. So there was a car in front of me driving very slow, and I was like, okay, I don't know where this car is going. Maybe they from the area, so they're driving slow. They're taking their time. So then she was like, I like how far away you're keeping a distance. I was like, yeah, you just never know how fast these people are going to brake.
Exactly.
Like people are so like...
I think people are inconsiderate.
Impulsive also.
They live in their cars and they don't really pay attention to the cars around them.
Like my dad always says you should drive for other people.
Exactly. You can be a very cautious driver. I am a cautious driver also, but you don't know about the person behind you, the person in front of you. Are they going to do something dumb? The one thing that I don't like about my driving though is I have road rage towards a lot of people. And one time I went to go fetch Trevino from work, and there was a taxi driver that did something to me, so I was like, ah. And then he parked in front of me and he stopped and he switched his taxi off and he was like this. And now I'm like, Selena, you idiot, you're alone in this car, you're the only woman. It's like a dangerous area. What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm sorry. And then he was like, just go. But yeah,
I've actually had, you know what? God is good, right? I've had some really good experiences where, you know, like sometimes like the boom gates give you stress. You don't want to go too close because you said you're going to hit it, right? So the one time I was going to go get my tattoo done in this like office park.
And it's back at tattoos. I think it's a sign.
Yeah.
It's a sign.
So then there was a taxi guy behind me and I needed to open my door to get to the boom. He's like, no, go forward. I'll press for you because there was like a long space before the boom. I was like, I thought he was ready because he was hooting. I thought he was ready to like shout at me. Then as I got out, he was like, no, I'll press for you. And I'm like, shame, I was ready to swear this guy. Then I was like, oh, thank you. Also, I have my L sign at the back. I don't care how nice I'm driving. Up until however much comfortable I feel, even though I do feel comfortable now, I'll keep that L sign on because Joburg drivers have no courtesy whatsoever. No courtesy.
But I feel like if I had to drive in Durban, my panic level will like just go higher because I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah.
As many times as I've been there, I don't know where I'm going. Even one time I was supposed to drive halfway to Durban, but the road is just so boring. How do you drive one straight road for 3 hours? And then like, do you not get bored?
Yeah.
I get bored. And there's nothing to look at except a cow, a random stray cow, then a tree, then a mountain. I don't
know if I would ever attempt driving to KZN.
No, I think I drove like 50 minutes and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. This is boring. I pulled over and I'm like,
Put your Spotify on.
I can't do this. I can't. Oh yes, I dance. I'm always singing. It's always a party.
Always a party. Always have it up on high, and then I'm like on the highway. Even a WAP came on the other day. I was like, yeah. I was busy with.
Oh my gosh! There's this little girl that is working at Trevino's mother's salon. Her mother works with Trevino's mother. So they came home one day because they're from Durban and they don't have family here. So they came home one day and we started playing TikTok songs because she's like that young age, so she knows all the songs and she was doing all the dances. And then we were scrolling and Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion were there and she's like, put that song on, I like it. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think she knows.
Have you heard the kids on TikTok saying there's some holes in this house?
There's some
holes in this house. I'm like, that is so cute.
I like the version. I think it's a guy that's like, there's some chores in this house.
Oh yes, yeah. I like that too.
I'm looking at the dishes in the kitchen. There's some chores in this house. You
can barely notice. She just keeps everything so neat. You can't even tell there's chores.
There's chores for me. In my mind, there are multiple chores here. Even I can see these cushions aren't really supposed to be that way, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't look.
Angle, man. Don't look. Angle.
Don't look. Don't look here. Also,
I'm like, you want to be a perfectionist, but you're just like.
Oh, by the way, your room looks good.
It's so nice.
It looks so good.
I like how clean it
Before
looks
you leave, my bed's not made yet, but you must go check there. Like, I took everything off the walls. It looks so plain. Like, even here, that frame was there. But it's fine. The next time you come, we'll be in a new house. Saneshni is buying me a
see the new
headboard.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been a nice chatty one.
It's getting exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Oh, before we end this video, I need to tell you the dumb thing that I did. So you know when I sent you a message the other day and I'm like, we're so close to monetization, we just need the subscribers. The video that I was looking at had 4,000 views. It didn't click that we need 4,000 hours watched. So I was like, okay, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can start monetizing our videos. And then yesterday I was in the shower and I'm like, we need 4,000 hours, not 4,000 views. So it only clicked yesterday.
Yeah, and then I was a bit confused when you said that.
It only clicked yesterday.
I was like, what's she telling me? Because like, isn't it still 4,000 hours watch time? But we're on like 56,000 minutes.
Yeah.
How many hours is that?
I don't know. But no, the last time I checked, I think we were on 37 hours or something like that. We've got a long way to go. Please watch our videos.
Please, guys.
Please watch our videos.
This is how... Okay, we don't make a lot of... To be honest, we don't make a lot of money from YouTube.
Hopefully Vlogmas changes that.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Usually January is a good month, though, after Vlogmas.
Okay.
But, guys, we're really trying to monetize this career path. You know, help us out. Do the
Maybe
things.
we'll be also ready to sell merch once I decide what I'm doing with my hair, because we don't know who this one is. She's not going to be here much longer.
Yeah. And do we have to keep the mugs away?
No, we'll keep our mugs.
Oh.
But
okay.
if we sell
Vibes.
mugs,
Yeah, gonna have to change the vibes. Lots of good things coming in 2021,
we're
guys.
excited.
Stay tuned. Support us brown girls.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Our channel links are in the description box below. Also follow us on Instagram. Turn your notifications on to this channel, to our channel. Subscribe to all 3 channels. Like we
Selena's
said,
on the road to 5K.
please help me, guys.
I'm on the road to 15.
Here we are on the road to 1,000.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Please,
Wow.
guys, help us out. All of that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. If you've lasted this long.
Yeah. We talk a lot, guys. There's
do.
going to be a lot of editing on this video.
Yeah. No, but I'm gonna leave everything as much as possible.
But is it still going to be an hour? I feel like it's going to be like...
No, it's gonna be like
Longer.
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see what the recording is like. An hour and a half. Yeah. That's the vibes we are on today.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like the next episode we should talk about is finances, because nobody told us, like, why in high school y'all didn't educate us properly on finances?
We're busy measuring the circumference of whatever.
When we don't even,
whatever.
what do we use that for now?
Who's measuring circumferences now here from both of us? None of us. None.
Because I think one thing people don't realize is when you're adult, you actually need more money.
Yeah.
Because when you buy a car, you need more money for
Everything
maybe
else.
the tires, maybe like
Petrol,
you just never know.
insurance.
Petrol, insurance, all of that stuff. We should
Yeah.
do another. Well, in the new year, we should do a finance episode on how to like.
Yeah, I think we should. And I think a lot of people don't, we'll keep that for the next video, but I think also a lot of people always ask me, how do you budget? So I think the finance episode,
A lot
I
of
think
people
that's gonna
don't
be
know
good.
how to budget. Also,
I think that will be a good episode.
yeah.
And next time I'll be doing Saneshni's makeup.
I can't wait. I usually do my makeup, and sometimes it's annoying to do your own makeup, man.
I'm scared. I like it when she does my makeup, obviously. But now the tables have turned and I am nervous. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. Turn on notifications. Subscribe to our channels. Follow us on Instagram. And 7 days a week, guys, videos. Actually, now in Vlogmas, you're getting even more content from us.
Yeah.
So that's a
Extra.
good thing. Must
Double
be nice.
content from both of us
Must
and
be
the two
nice.
Naidus. Y'all are being spoiled. But that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.